Matt, a win for Oxford United, a win for the whole community of Oxford tonight.
Yeah, I think that's entirely right, Ryan. It was really important that we dedicated this evening to Amelia and her family. It was really important that we paid our respects and gave Amelia and her family the dignity and respect that they all deserve this evening. For her parents and her teammates to join us on the pitch before was, it's been an emotional few days for everybody. But I was so keen on us to do her justice in terms of our performance and giving the people of Oxford something to maybe smile about and cheer with our performance and result tonight. So I think I'm probably most proud of how the football club's conducted itself over the last sort of 3 or 4 days. The dignity that her parents have just been incredible, the way, accepting such horrendous news, but held themselves in such regard. And for us to put on a performance like that this evening and to dedicate it 100% solely to Amelia's memory, it was a nice night.
Yeah, really nice words, Matt. In terms of the performance and what you saw from your players out there, particularly in that first half as well, you must have so much pride in what they put into that.
Yeah, really. We talk about performance a lot and consistency. Consistency comes from training properly, preparing properly, and then going and executing on a match day. The way we passed the football first half created multiple opportunities. My only disappointment from tonight is that we didn't put the game to bed a little bit more, because I think we could have been 2 or 3 ahead and had a bit more of a comfortable injury time in the last 10 minutes than what we did. But having said that, to see the game out in the manner that we did, the substitutions coming on and it's a real team effort. Tonight feels like a community effort. Everyone was willing that result over the line, weren't they? So thank you to our supporters tonight.
Yeah, there were a couple of little nervy moments in the end. I don't know if your heart was in your mouth towards the end of that game, but in terms of that overall performance, the boys again have stepped up and shown a real consistency and real confidence in their game.
Yeah, to get results in the Championship, you have to be at the top of your game at all times. And I felt like a couple of moments we maybe dipped below, and we'll go through those tomorrow. But in the main, some of the way, we're seeing some of the in-possession stuff really starting. We had to start on a solid foundation and try and get some clean sheets and try and evolve the in-possession parts of our game. And I thought we saw a few of those coming out tonight. The front four were exciting to watch, aided by Cam. I thought he was excellent in the middle of midfield with Eunice. So it's starting to come. We've got more to go. We've got to keep working. We've got lots of more points that we want to put on the board. We've got lots more performances that we want to go and show. But there's some shoots of optimism, but we aren't getting ahead of ourselves. There's lots more work to go, and we're hungry to keep going after that work.
And just finally, to round up, as we try and now move on to a game here on Saturday against Charlton, one thing we can never move on from is the occasion and tonight and the whole atmosphere around Oxfordshire. So just again, final words for Amelia and her family.
Yeah, I apologise if I'm slightly sort of restrained in my celebrations tonight. I really enjoyed the moment with our supporters at the end. That's such a full voice. They were incredible at the end to share that moment with them. But tonight was just a dedication to Amelia. Her family will be friends of our football club forever. She'll forever live in our hearts. I really, really hope, as a football club and as a community, and I believe we've done the best we possibly can in the last few days and tonight in terribly sad circumstances.
I'm sure the whole community of Oxford can be proud tonight. Matt, thank you.
Thank you.
Jamie, first goal for the club and a big win tonight. How pleasing was that?
Yeah, very pleasing. We knew how important this game was coming into it, and getting off to a good start, and delighted to score my first goal.
You had a chance just before you scored, hit the side netting. How great was it to just finish that off?
Yeah, I think all the stadium thought it was in. It would have been nice if it went in, but I just tried to forget about it, and when my next chance came, just try and take it, and I did.
That's 3 wins in a row for us. We were struggling a bit before, but how much do you think the confidence is growing in the team, and how much do you think it's clicking for you guys?
Yeah, I think ever since the West Brom game, that was a massive turn for us. It's been a very positive vibe in the group, and going away to Preston is another massive win, and tonight obviously, so we'll have to bring it into Saturday.
You mentioned it there, quick turnaround into Saturday. How do we prepare for this and move on into the next game?
Yeah, the gaffer said it in there. He said the game's done tonight, and recover tonight and get ready for Saturday. It's 12:30, so it's a very quick turnaround. So we just everyone's got to be ready.
Really important performance tonight, an emotional one to start for Amelia. Her family were here, the teammates were here. How was that?
Yeah, it was tough when we found out the news, and we had a minute of silence around the training ground, and yeah, we said in the change room there, Volksy said it, that that win was for her and her family tonight, so hopefully they went home happy.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you very much.